Yeah, sometimes these things don't work out properly. Paul Higgins here. What I want to show you in this tutorial is viewing and editing a chart. So what I'm going to show you is how to view a chart, how to edit a chart, how to add text to the chart you're editing, and highlight an area. And then we're going to display the modified chart on OpenCPN. And then we're going to select another image editor. Okay, the first thing I want to show you is how to view a chart that you just created. If I go to Satra Chart here, we just successfully created a chart. It's a cap chart. And after it's finished, this button will appear, View Chart. And if you press it, it will invoke this here image editor that's on the second panel here. It's called view.exe, and it comes with Satra Chart. So if I press it, it brings up the view editor here, and it shows you what the chart looks like. And this also works with MB tiles if you want to do the same thing, if we happen to create an MB tiles. That's all for viewing the chart. Okay, the next thing I want to show you is editing a chart as you're creating it. So if I come back to Satra Chart here, we're going to create a new chart, and we're going to call it Marina Hemingway. And we're going to tell it it's edited. And this time it's going to be an MB tiles chart, and we're going to click this here edit button over here on the second panel, edit final chart, and then we create the chart. And what it'll do, as it's creating the chart, Satra Chart will stop and let you edit it. Okay, it stopped here. It brought up the editor again, so we can enlarge it here. So some of the things you can do, you can add text. So if I click the little A button, the add text, and you put in some text you want to put in here, like maybe you want to show where the marina is, and you press OK, and then you go to the area where you actually want to put the text, and you press it. Press left click your mouse button. Let's try another one. This time we'll show where we check in, and we'll take it a different font. Maybe we'll call it italics, bold italics, and the color is going to be yellow. And let's see what we get with, oh, we'll change the size, make it smaller. Okay, so here's where we check in. Again, we press OK. We come to the place you want to put the text, left click, and there's your check-in right at this spot here. The next thing we want to do is highlight an area. Now this happens to be a reef right here. I know because I actually swam there, and it's about a foot under the water. And by the way, this comes up in the Satra Chart, says edit the chart, and then save it or cancel the editor. So we're going to now highlight an area. So we click this little button up here to highlight an area, selection thing, and you just drag it along where you want to put the so that is all shallow water there. Back out to the start here. Now once you get that, you want to fill it with something. So you do a flood fill, and you select the color. And maybe it's you want to highlight it as this color, and then you say OK, and then you have to set the tolerance here to 255, and you have to click the select button and then go back here and click this, and there it's highlighted. So now we've done the three things. We put in the marina. Where did the other one go? Anyway, let's do that again. Let's put in the marina. Okay, once you've added the text and highlighted an area, you now have to terminate this here editor. So you come up to File here, and the Save button is always masked out. So you press Save As, and you save it as the same as when it came in here, which is the TIFF file. And it says, do you want to replace it? Yes. Okay, so now we'll continue on, and it created the Marina Hemingway edited tiles. So that's how you edit a chart as you're creating it. Okay, let's display those charts on OpenCPN. First, let's go to our directory where we put them. We have our original cap here, and now we have our edited MB tiles chart. So if we go to OpenCPN, and now we're going to wait till it comes up here, then we'll do a scan for new charts. Okay, we do a chart, and notice the place where we got our charts is right here. I'm going to just remove this one. This is an old one. So now we got just the this directory and the CM93. So we have to do a force, and there it is. We come up here, and we can see we got two charts. We got a cap chart here, and we got the edited chart. So let's take a look at the edited chart. And you notice we got all our stuff that we put in, the text and the highlighted area. And if we go back to our cap chart, this is what this looks like. So we were able to add this stuff by editing the chart. That's all for this. Okay, what we want to look at now is selecting another image editor. So if I go to SATA chart here, right now the image editor is view.exe. You can click this, and normally when the first time you do this, it's going to come up with C:, and then you would find another program that you happen to know where it is. So I happen to have a program called GIMP, and it's installed in the program files here. So I click it, click the directory for it, click the bin directory, and in here is the exec file, and I would select it. So now you have that GIMP exec in there. So the next time we create a chart, we got this view chart here, so we just click it, and now it brings up GIMP. GIMP's a special editor. It's almost like Photoshop. It's free. If you want it, you can download it. I suggest you download the version 2.6. It has a way of storing the files that the newer versions of GIMP don't. Okay, so that is all there is. If you, then you want to, it shows your chart here. So Afterwards, you just click close, and you also have to click the GNU image manipulation program, and that's all there is to selecting another image editor. Okay, I showed you how to view a chart. I showed you how to edit a chart and add some text, highlight an area, display the modified chart on OpenCPN, and select another image editor. Thank you for watching.